evening, everyone, and welcome to the second Tespa qualifier here with the St. Rose Golden Knights. Tonight, we'll be facing the Lebanon Valley College's Flying Dutchman team. We find ourselves in the first match again at Busan. Another tried and true double shield comp by both teams. This is certainly bound to be a very exciting match. Once again, I'm Ted Stabile, and I'm joined by Josh Heller. Say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Very good. And already I hear Doomfist charging in from the Golden Knights side. Let's see some magic happen.
You can see the team setups at the top of your screen. Top left are the Flying Dutchman. Top right, the Golden Knights. We're getting right into the first battle here. Everyone halted together, Moop looking for some pits, put some damage on. Stun, though. Strunchy is out of the play for the Golden Knights currently, as we see Choppa's doing some damage right on point.
Both Doomfisters trying to flank behind the shields just to get some lucrative picks. Earlier, Choppas was able to get a very solid pick off the Golden Knights tank. Now, before Sigma is able to rejoin the Golden Knights, they're able to get the other tank down. However, a very well-timed duel with the two Doomfists, stunning each other out of the rocket punches, and another one for good measure.
It's the simple things in life. That's one of them. End of the contest, or of the contest here from the Golden Knights, and the Flying Dutchman look primed to take the first pin here and take control of the objective.
Retro creating some extra space for his team by extending a little bit past the point just to create some pressure for the Golden Knights. Seki putting in some burst damage from above just to apply some very needed pressure on the Golden Knight shields. Getting topped up by the Farm Mercy, bread and butter combo.
Oh, hit the wall there, but it's still up. Still has Rocket Barrage, not going to use it yet, as St. Rose is going for the push from the right room there. Going in, Rocket Barrage is out, but stunned only after the one pick.
Stunned by Scrunchy on the Ferret. Dirk popping Coalescence, very offensive front of that end, keeping the team popped up. However, will Orisa be able to survive? The answer is no, as we see our next team fight on the point. Chop has something out to Doomfist before Moop can find any more crucial picks on it.
Toretto was taken down, rezzed, and down within about 3 seconds after that. Brock goes with their second coalescence of the match. Fitris and Crits have their ultimates for the Golden Knights.
Very impressive coalescence, shutting down the Golden Knights tank and GPS, forcing a retreat. For this next team fight, we'll see Toretto with Gravitational Flux. However, Ficker should be able to answer with a very well-timed Sound Barrier and Crits' Supercharger.
We have another Supercharger online now, so we could have dueling bongos, one of my favorite musical acts. Gravitational Flux is out, able to lift up Jafar, drops him down, no kill, puts a lot of damage on. Moop is able to take out Choppas. Jafar takes out Seki. Crits drop Bongo.
Sound Barrier by Ficarus, and finally able to shut down Seki's impressive burst damage by shutting down the Mercy. Very well played by the Golden Knights as we see our first team kill for this match as the Golden Knights take point.
Something to keep an eye on. They did get up to 85%, so if they lose control, they may only have one short chance after that. We'll see if St. Rose even gives up control of the point.
Jafar has to focus the skies just to take care of that impressive Far Mercy fire. The double shield really does have some good synergy going for him on behalf of the Golden Knights, able to play around those shields while keeping them pretty mobile, especially on Orisa's end. Another impressive coalescence coming out, a very well-timed seismic slam, shutting down the DPS on the Divine Dutchman side, making that ship sink. Very well played by the Golden Knights, costing them their DPS at the cost of what could be another team kill. Reflecting their stake on the point as the Flying Dutchmen decide to regroup.
You know, I was getting really excited. I was going to ask what time it was, but we stay waiting.
I'm sure we'll have our time in the high noon soon enough.
Another Rocket Barrage for Seki. As Supercharger goes down from space, Coalescence out from Brock. We've got a bunch of stuff popping, a bunch of ultimates popping off now for the Flying Dutchman. Crits and Fitris taken out. Choppas drops down.
Gets another as we see picks coming from the Golden Knights and the Flying Dutchman, able to shut down the Flying Dutchman's tank at the cost of their own tank, DPS, and support.
75 to 85 now. Low collection of ultimates than we've seen from earlier today. 92 or 93% now for the Flying Dutchman. It's going to come down to this final fight here. works.
Has to find some prime position to take down the impressive first fire and fully capitalize on it. However, a very well timed, able to get a pick off of the Flying Dutchman with the high noon. Will it be enough to reclaim their stake on the point?
It's going to be close. Grok has pulled off point. They should take it back here. And they will. Nice play by the Golden Knights, able to utilize Jafar's high noon and still able to survive, for the most part, Seti's rocket barrage. Only able to get 1 or 2 pits, I think, and stay alive, live to fight another day.
Putting a capital C in capitalization. Very well played by the Golden Knights. Capitalizing on that high noon by Jafar. However, we'll see if they're able to carry that momentum into the next team fight with just Sound Barrier and another supercharger on their side. Seki trying to find some prime purchase to take some cover behind the buildings while also avoiding enemy fire. Mook coming in with his own meteor strike, able to get a pick off of the Flying Dutchman's tank. However, he will answer for that with his own life by a very well timed suck by Grok, who will cost with its own life. Pick after pick by the Flying Dutchman. However, will Scunch be able to have a final contest on the point as we enter overtime?
That was just mean to Fitris there, but holds off, and Flying Dutchman will take the first objective.
Very well played game of keep away by both teams. The resource management just edged out in the Flying Dutchman's favor for game 1. Plenty of time for a comeback. We'll be right back.
It is not my preference to see to matters personally, but I will see them done.
And we're back to point 2 on Busan, another King of the Hill map, as we see the two teams immediately charge right in. Two Doomfists staring each other down as we commence our first team fight.
2 ships colliding in the night. And we'll see which one hits the iceberg as Seki goes down. Choppas and Moop both still up, and Moop goes down now by the hands of Space.
A DPS for DPS.
Seki back up.
Able to get a pick off of the Flying Dutchman support.
The Ana play now, trying to sleep Seti, misses it though. Stays up. Fitris trying to heal their team back up.
I think the Ana switch could be very lucrative for the Golden Knights, with Moira and Ana now operating with 2 long-range healer and another pressuring tool for the Pharah. As we see here, another pick off of the Seki, find a Flying Dutchman, make that 2 picks as the Golden Knights make their claim on the objective.
Really trying to target that Mercy, finally able to take her out, and that is going to secure the point for the Golden Knights. Only 18% for that objective. Not bad, a good hold there, able to conserve any action they might have had, and we still have a lot of ultimates coming for both teams.
Moop taking a page out of the DePaul's book with his very advantageous positioning. Just trying to close any potential breathing room that the Flying Dutchman have as they try to advance through the choke point. Very interesting halt coming out from Fritz. Choppa's able to play out of it. However, he is shut down by Scrunchy.
We see 2 DPS ultimates coming for the Golden Knights, 2 support and 1 DPS for the Flying Dutchman. And I think I see another DPS about to come online. And there it is. So something to keep an eye out for if you're a Golden Knight here.
Jafar just laying out some impressive fire to keep Skeki grounded, so he's not able to pop off the barrage. However, it won't be enough as Jafar is taken down by Seki. The war of attrition ends in favor of burst damage. Rocket Barrage is topped off as Vigorous answers with a coalescence of their own to keep the rest of the team popped off. It's a battle of the Qs here on the objective. Near Reschedule finally reaches its climax. Crits goes down.
Oh, close to the attrition. Jafar just trying to stay on point now. 74% for the Golden Knights. That
Jafar hanging on by a hair on the point, able to get saved by the supports.
Oh, Toretto got stunned, but not before. Not before they were able to wipe out the rest of St. Rose. 78% though. A great climb in the percentage there. They've got a good shot here to try and push on the objective and just finish off the last of it.
Absolutely. However, the Flying Dutchman won't let that happen without a fight. Again, some very well placed plays with the barriers, seeing their approach coming from the high ground, putting up that preemptive shield to shut down any oppressive fire from the fair. Rocket punch now online for Moop. Let's see if he's able to capitalize on this.
There he
Red
goes.
form coming out, bringing
Holds
that
him.
cooldown
Oh, what a
back.
play! Great play.
Brilliant, capitalizing off the resources the Flying Dutchman already committed to, getting a 4K off of that, an entire team kill. Wonderful work.
That's what you're looking for there. Crits with the brilliant halt, grouping them all together. Moop able to stay patient, wait for that, capitalize, and able to turn that into a team kill. 90% now for the Golden Knights here.
Alt into Q, and Moop with his positioning, gonna lay down some impressive fire with a nano boost. The dark switch really coming into fruition here. What may be the very last team
Oh,
fight.
nice save. Able to take out
Brilliant.
Seti. Wow. Supercharger is down. It's going to come down to this fight right here, I think. Halted
Maybe
together.
Rick's the only one left on point to contest. Will he be able to hold out? The answer is no, as the Flying Dutchmen respond with a team kill of their own and reclaim their stake on the objective.
And after that nano is used, we do see Dirt. Well, Dirt did switch off for a second. Switches back, though, to the Ana. Choppa's the only one with an ultimate online, but Fitra's getting close. And Choppa's patiently waiting. There he goes. Oh, he's stunned, though!
Stun!
Oh!
Brilliant shutdown by the Golden Knights!
Strunchy does have Gravitic Flux, not using it yet. Oh, I still can't get over that stun. Strunchy just trying to keep everyone off point and trying to save that Gravitic Flux for a later date. It is a contest on point, though. Choppa's, again, still with Meteor Strike. Oh, here it comes. As we contest now in overtime. Taken out. It's going to come down to the last one. Time's ticking away. Golden Knights take that objective.
Wonderful coordination on the Golden Knights' behalf. Very well played by both teams. We'll be right back.
1-1. Ready for battle.
I am ready to roll.
And we're back. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Both teams decided to go for a mirror match here as Seki switches off from Farah and dedicates themselves to the Reaper. Already finding the stake on the point.
Wow.
However, the Golden Knights do have the high ground, so let's see if they're able to capitalize on this.
Has Star Wars been true at all this time? We'll see if the high ground pays off. They give up the high ground, though. Moop went in for the rocket punch, but was stunned by the accretion from Toretto. Able to stay up.
Follow up by the Flying Dutchman after that accretion.
So keep an eye on Seti. It's Reaper versus Reaper action here. Seti can't get behind the shield, though, as the Flying Dutchman will take control of the first point.
The third point of Busan lends itself well to tremendous choke points and tremendous cover. The Flying Dutchman fully capitalizing on that, avoiding enemy fire. However, coming from a side flag.
He wanted that rocket punch too, had to cancel it before it was too late. Takes out Seki though, as we see Coalescence out for the Golden Knights. That's the first ultimate of the match. Now Grok uses theirs.
Great job pushing back the Flying Dutchman off of the point. However, Choppers will try to answer with a push off of his own and will answer for it with his life. Starting to see the ultimates come online. Fergus with sound barrier.
Another Reaper versus Reaper fight here.
Hunting down the enemy Reaper.
Taken out. Button trying to take point here, still contested. Jafar's going to set up for the next fight as the Golden Knights will take control of the point. 47% for the Flying Dutchman.
Both teams having their Meteor Strike online. This next team fight is sure to be a very lucrative one. Moop once again going for a bit of a side flank position, waiting for the enemy team to come to him, and Choppers has the same idea. The two teams just trying to download the other's playstyle.
There we go. Oh, stun
Able
though.
to act through the accretion with a Meteor Strike. Let's see if they're able to cancel the Coalescence coming out.
Oh, Choppas went for the same play that St. Rose went for it, but not able to pull it off. They halted them together, but not able to get any kills. And the Golden Knights, with Grok, last one standing, just absolutely mopped up that team fight in about no time at all.
5K coming out from the Golden Knights without having to expend any of their ultimates aside from the Meteor Strike. Very well played, very solid resource management. We'll see if they're able to carry this momentum into the next team fight as Jafar comes up on Death Blossom.
We see a lot of check marks at the top of your screen. And here we go. Strunchy goes with Dravidic Flut's able to
Battle
live.
of the Qs, the Twitter verified team fight begins!
Nice sound barrier though, able to save it after the Dravidic Flux. Jafar with Death Blossom looking for some pits here, able to get them. That's 4 down as Seti tries to get one of his own. Able to pick off Jafar, Fitris, and Kritz goes down as well. Comes down to this one.
From over as both teams are down support.
Oh, Chappas is back.
Mook
4.
holding his own. Mook Sigma duel happening on the point right now as
Oh.
the other team tries to come back in time.
Flying Dutchman take control of the point right back. 79% now to 50 for the Golden Knights. Doomfist looks like a lot of fun. I wish I was good at this game.
It's all about the mechanics, and we're seeing the mechanics come out in full force by both teams as Toretto and the rest of the Flying Dutchman try to push back the Golden Knights as they advance past the choke point back onto the objective.
97% now. They're going to have to make a big push here. Halted together. Now here comes the push. 99% contested.
Committing to the Coalescence just to get some ship damage on the Flying Dutchman. However, Choppa is creating some havoc on the back line, getting the Golden Knights out of position. Answering with the Coalescence of their own as we enter the overtime team fight. Seki duel with the Reaper. Reaper able to get the pick off of Seki.
Still has that Meteor Strike. Might not be a better time to use it than right now.
Chasing down the support on the Flying Dutchman. Choppa is the only one left alive as a brilliant 5K comes out from the Golden Knights. Chasing down the enemy team as a 2 DPS extend.
What's Choppa's up to?
He's pulling
All right,
the
see ya.
Thanos from the third active endgame. He's waiting. He's waiting.
Strunchy with Dravidic Floods. Moop has Meteor Strike, and Toretto also with the Dravidic Floods of their own. Fitris, Sound Barrier just came online. Could definitely save them if Toretto decides to use that Dravidic Floods very aggressively.
A battle of the Q is definitely upon us as Choppas and Motobuster are both coming up upon their ults. Meteor Strike being answered with a gravitational flux. Let's see the picks. The Golden Knights down a tank and a support. The Flying Dutchman down a DPS, tank, and support. The rest of their team goes down with a very well-timed Death Blossom coming out from Jafar. Seki switching to Tracer for a last-minute contest.
Oh!
And we see the Hammond coming out. However, the impressive fire from Moop coming out right now. They're not able to group back in time. However, Toretto will make it to the point.
Toretto just trying to contest here.
Brock coming in with Coalescence keeps Toretto topped off and creates some distance between him and the rest of the Golden Knights.
Sound barrier
However,
out.
Sound barrier coming out from Motobuster. Another ultimate coming out from the Flying Dutchman.
1 on point, now 2 for the Flying Dutchman. It's going to be close here.
Brilliant picks coming out from the DPS,
Oh!
and that point will go to the Golden Knights! Very well played by both teams! Game 1, College of St. Rose. We'll be right back.
Play of the game.
Meteor strike.
Triple. Traveling to Numbani. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
And welcome back, everyone. For Game 2, we're going to see both teams playing on Numbani. Josh and I were on Numbani just a bit ago, just to get ourselves to the zone with a few quick plays. This map has a very contentious first point, I'd say. A lot of vantage points for both the attackers and the defenders. However, there's a lot of wiggle room for you to get creative with the approach. Wouldn't you agree, Josh?
I would, especially when you have a Sigma that just spams accretion like myself because I can't do anything else right. Either comes down to that or Bastion, but I'm not going to wait to queue 7 minutes, so might as well do Tanked.
Yeah, exactly. Thus is the current state of Overwatch. Speaking of the current state of Overwatch, another double shield composition by both teams as we begin the match.
And don't be confused like I was. The teams at the top of your screen have swapped sides. St. Rose top left, Lebanon Valley top right. And let's begin.
Golden Knights have to put up their shields now for defense. Up top, switching off the Doomfist to jump for some burst damage. Should be pretty effective at taking down the shield,
5 on point.
from a vantage point. However, the Flying Dutchman opted to go from the extreme right, getting very creative with their approach, able to get 2 picks off the Golden Knights. This team fight is far from over. However, Flying Dutchman having a relatively uncontested capture of the first point as they begin the escort of the payload within a minute of the match. Very well played and coordinated by the Flying Dutchman.
Symmetra's just mean. Able to teleport right on the point, get 5 on point before you even know what you've run into, and able to take the payload pretty easily, and now the escort begins.
Before you can tell what's happening, you have 3 turrets on point, you're slowed, and your squishies are dead. However, we'll see how the Golden Knights are able to download their strategy and counteract it.
3 turrets in the blink of an eye, that sounds like our ranked matches, but, you know, I guess we'll see. There's a reason they're playing and we're not. Coalescence out.
Very true. We see our first ultimate coming out from Grog with a very offensive Coalescence. However, she's going to keep the rest of the team popped up.
Yeah, Amplification Matrix takes out Moop. One of their best DPSers out early of this fight. Choppas does have barrier, not going to use it yet.
It's still amazing how both teams have been able to utilize the resources and build the charge so quickly, seeing 4 ultimates come out online within the first 3 minutes of the game starting. Toronto already coming upon a gravitational flux.
My will made real.
And the nice wave for the viewers. As they get to the next checkpoint, they will have 6 minutes to escort the payload to the end. It's going to be a tough hold for the Golden Knights here. We'll see if they're able to do it.
And this final point lends 2 main strategies for the Flying Dutchman to continue their advance. They can either continue the main advance down the main point here, where most of the Golden Knights are set up, or they can try to split up the team and have them go left in the corridor here for a bit of an insert flank. However, the Golden Knights are coming up on 4 different ultimates. They're going to have to use them effectively to push this match. Gravitational flux coming out from Scrunchy, able to get a pick off of the Flying Dutchman Sigma. Immediately followed up by the Blizzard coming out from Seki, while coming out to create some distance, so avoiding the capitalization on the Golden Knights' behalf. Barrier finally disclosing.
Moop does have Meteor Strike. Might not have to use it here as the Flying Dutchmen are falling back after losing that team fight. 5 minutes now.
Very well coordinated by the Golden Knights. Sound Barrier coming up online, along with Supercharger and Meteor Strike. This could lend itself to a very quick and easy team fight if the positioning and the coordination of both align. However, Moop downloading the Reaper and anticipating the high ground approach, answering with a Meteor Strike of his own. Now the DPS
Another
is
nice
in position, stunned out of it to avoid a capitalization. Almost able to return to the team, but will get shut down. Ficker is keeping up the rest of the team with a very well-timed Sound Barrier as we see Supercharger coming out just to increase the damage output from the Golden Knights. It's a war of attrition at the last point here, folks. Let's see how this goes. Trying to respawn. Scrunchy being pushed back and shut down by Toretto.
Shield is on, just a little while longer. Coalescence out from Dirt. Jafar does have Death Blossom. Picked off on the flank though, gonna have to go around. Drops on point, able to use it, takes out Choppa's, one of their best DPSers. Toretto and Space also taken out with 1.91 meters to go. The Golden Knights look like they're gonna hang on to this one.
A vicious Death Blossom coming out from Jafar, saving the match for the Golden Knights. Brock forcing a retreat back towards the point to regroup with the rest of the Flying Dutchman.
We did see Seti on May earlier use the Blizzard and the immediate switch to Reaper. Now we see that Death Blossom built up already. Couple that with the Coalescence, and those are the two ultimates online for either team. As Choppa's 3-2-1 gets theirs as well.
Resource economy is definitely favoring the Flying Dutchman for this team fight. The 3 ultimates all coming out just to clean this up as fast as possible. However, with the healing coming out from the supports and coming up with their ultimates as well, Dirk immediately copying Coalescence, leaving the rest of the team topped off, trying to create some burst chip damage on the enemy team.
Holding on to sound barrier, down it goes, breaks it down.
Very well timed. Scrunchy was seconds away from death. The emergency shield immediately being shredded as Scrunchy goes down. The target prioritization coming out from the Flying Dutchman. However, the Golden Knights will not give this up without a fight.
It's gonna be close here.
Creating some space for the Flying Dutchman.
Crits does drop. Bondo was taken out immediately. See if Scrunchy and Moop can get back to point. 2.08 meters to go. Moop taking a bunch of damage, taken out of the play. That's going to lock up the round for the Flying Dutchman.
Very well played by both teams. The resource management by the Flying Dutchman just edged out the advantage over the Golden Knights for Game 2 of this match. Very well played. We'll be right back.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
And welcome back, everyone. We see ourselves once again in Umbani with the Golden Knights now on the offense. Moop switching from the Junkrat burst damage to the Fire burst damage.
Fitris on the Mercy as well now. Choppa's we see switch to Bastion. Interesting on attack. Oh, no, never mind. Wrong way. So, that makes a lot more sense to me now.
Absolutely. Bonnie lends itself very well to double shield, especially with a Bastion bunker comp, which is what the Flying Dutchmen appear to be running. With the vantage points, the Golden Knights really have to play around that. But with the burst damage and Jafar's Hanzo, they should be able to counteract this with the right resource economy and coordination. The shields come up for the Flying Dutchmen as the Golden Knights begin their assault.
And here comes Farah. Moop starts raining some damage, just trying to shake up the Bastion up top, being powered up and double shield. They're all coupled up there.
Echolocation revealed locations to the Golden Knights of all team as they're all closely grouped up by the vantage point up on the top right. However, the turtle shell coming out from the shield able to save the team from most of the damage. Immortality field ensuring that nobody goes below at least a fifth of their max hit points. Very well.
Going for it.
By the Flying Dutchman. However, Moop is able to crack open that turtle shell to lay down some very impressive burst fire. However, some enemy fire will rain down upon him. Jafar beginning his descent onto the point, getting out some sonic arrows just to apply some more pressure.
A very quick rocket barrage there. Fitris powering up. We'll see if they go for it here. Might be expecting it though if you're a Flying Dutchman. Grok does have Amplification Matrix thrown out now. We're going to keep an eye on Moop here.
Moop trying to capitalize on the Golden Knights.
Spotted.
Most of the enemy resources onto them as they come from behind. Frickers with the damage amplification. This rocket barrage could be huge if they can land it properly. Sigma out of position. And the shutdown by the Flying Dutchman.
Is able to take out Choppa's, but Choppa's brought right back up. It looked like it was going to be a good setup there, but now Choppa's is going to go to work. as the Golden Knights fall back.
Doing a great job of diverting their resources to shut down the Fair ultimate while also preventing the first pick on the point. However, all that resource committed will give some very lucrative ult charge for the St. Rose Golden Knights supports.
Chappas does have ultimate. Let's see, as Moop is taking some damage. Healed back up though. Dirk does have another nano. We'll see, it paid off dividends for them last match that he was able to use it. So we'll see if the same happens here and who they decide to power up. I have a guess.
The Flying Dutchman doing a good job keeping their shields up from blocking any CC from the Golden Knights, such as Dirk's need.
And now we just watch.
Go down as endpoints slowly chip away on the Flying Dutchman side. However, with the amplification matrix coming out from Brock, they'll be able to shut down the advance, forcing the res from Vickers.
We could see some nice Dradit. Yep, here it comes.
Very perfect with the ultimate grouped up. This could lead to some very lucrative damage, getting the pick off of the bash, and the rest of the team now scattered as moved against his assault.
Healed up, or rezzed again. So we see Chappas go with their ultimate. Seti freezes on point. Pits on.
Farming that pick off of the Flying Dutchman's support. However, it will cost Moop his life as the Bastion
Battle Mercy.
Setting up his last stand. The point with the Battle Mercy coming out, costing her life.
I was so excited there for a second.
It was close. Bastion's self-healing just narrowly able to beat out the DPS Mercy.
Chappas sets back up, still on fire. Crits with ultimate. That could come in very handy if you're Moop or Jafar here. They just have to shred those shields as Golden Knights look like they're flanking around a bit. And here we go. Supercharger down for the Golden Knights. No other ultimates though. Strunchy is close, but not yet. They move off their usual corner. Tries to halt them together, unable to do it. Chappas taken down. Rez again.
Mercy was forced out of position, not able to get the res off of Chappas. The Flying Dutchman now finds himself without a DPS. Scrunchy pops off his own ultimate, trying to get as much purchase on the point as possible. But the Golden Knight's able to get the first pick. The DPS now shut down on the Flying Dutchman's side.
Accretion's made me so happy.
Forcing out the Valkyrie from the Mercy, shutting it down immediately.
Accretion's made me very happy, I'll say that.
The momentum being built by the Golden Knights is tremendous as they're finally able, with the overtime clock raining down on them, get that final pick off of the point as the escort mission begins. However, with just shy of 2.5 minutes on the clock, they'll have to carry this momentum all the way to the last point on the map. Once again coming up on Rocket Barrage, doing a very good job weaving in and out between the buildings. We saw that as they were still trying to get the pick, last pick off the point, getting some very safe chip damage, exploiting the fact that there's not much damage knockoff for the missiles. Flying some damage, forcing the Orisa outside of the protection of the shields and forcing out the Fortify. Another ultimate coming out from Jafar.
Moop takes it. Yep.
Very solid picks coming out of Jafar. Getting half of the Flying Dutchman's team out of position and picked off. As they begin the relatively uncontested push to the second point. Moop holding on the Rocket Barrage for when the time is nice and ripe. Dirk coming up with Amplification Matrix as well. Let's see if the coordination is able to push them past this point as they enter the most notorious chokehold on Nubani on Escort.
4 ultimates online for the Golden Knights. Just one now for the Flying Dutchman. Groth getting close. Not yet, though, as Chappas makes the switch to Ash. First time we've seen her in a while.
Very interesting switch. If they are able to build up Boff in enough time, they could lay some very much needed pressure behind the Golden Knight shield. However, Seki doing a pretty good job flanking extracting resources. However, Moop will shut that down mighty quick with a damage boosted rocket. Another offensive coalesce is coming out from Brock, able to find so much prime purchase out of it, keeping up the team. Rotation flux coming out. We see the first dynamite thrown out, and then damage amplified. Barrage coming out from Moop, able to pick off the support, not able to find much purchase out of it, very creative little usage of it. Gravitational Flux now online for Scrunchy, and we see it coming out, able to get both tanks up in the air. Never mind, as the instant Fortify coming out from space, able to keep them nice and grounded and up. This Metabuster sound barrier able to keep up the space just long enough for the rest of the Golden Knights to pinpoint space and shut that down. The two tanks doing a very good job creating some space for the Golden Knights. Just a few meters left.
Oh.
Seki trying to flank from behind. However, Jafar's mechanics coming out on top was able to shut that down along with the shield, forcing out the suck from the Tedero just to absorb any damage as possible. A very lucrative damage over.
There's Bob.
Coming out from Brock. As we see the Bob getting that pick off of crits and Mook playing behind the shields.
Nice push there, able to get it so close, and then Bob just kind of tears everything open there. The Golden Knights are going to have to regroup. 1 minute remaining on the clock.
Seeing Fickerus and Crit soon upon their own ultimates. Dirk not very far behind, however, with space with already their bongos online. We're seeing another switch off of Ash back to Doomfist for another mirror match here. Maybe the final team fight. Scrunchy trying to keep as much damage in the bay. Amplification Matrix now online as Brock pops Coalescence just to keep the rest of the team topped off. Halt coming out for a Grab Dragon, a Sato Grab Dragon with the Halt, getting the melee pick off of them.
Oh.
Flying Dutchman support. I can't keep up with the action. It's everywhere. Another very well-timed Halt shutting down his support. And
wow.
A very successful escort by the St. Rose Golden Knights. We now find ourselves evenly matched neck and neck. We'll be right back.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
And welcome back, everyone. We find ourselves once again at New Bondi for what may be the final point between the match between the Golden Knights and the Flying Dutchman. Flying Dutchman back on the defense. See how they're able to shut down the Golden Knights offense, or if the Golden Knights offense will prevail on their assault. Flying Dutchman once again opting for a bunker comp. Josh, what do you hope to see with this next assault by the Golden Knights?
You got to see someone just completely shred the shields. Moop did a very good job of it last round, just taking them out of position, barraging them out of position, targeting them one by one instead of just going at them as a big blob. It was able to pay off. They were able to. It took a little while, but they were able to secure that payload. And once the escort started, it was a little difficult for it to stop, to be honest.
I would have said it better myself. Moop once again just weaving in and out between the coverage granted by the buildings, trying to just draw away as much enemy fire as possible. However, they will get shut down, forcing the res from the Mercy. Flying Dutchman doing a great job just forcing as many resistors as they can out of the Golden Knights. Immortality Field and res now both on cooldown. However, Dirk coming through on Amplification Matrix. We'll see the Halt coming out, getting 2 picks off of the Flying Dutchman. A tank and a DPS now down, and an Orisa out of position. Golden Knights now taking their stake on the point, trying to push back the Flying Dutchman as far as possible. Tank coming out.
Wow, that was
However,
quick.
with the pushback online, the shutdown coming down from the Golden Knights as they finish off the final pick on point 1 with an escort coming out with overtime.
That was such a quick Bastion ultimate. Didn't pay off, but man, that was quick. But either way, payload is secured. Escort has begun. Of course, overtime rules apply for the entire escort. Oh, and Seti takes out Moop. The res having to come from Fitrist to keep Moop up. Barrage is online, not using it currently, trying to shred through the double barriers.
Trade off for that pick on the res. Now Moop does have damage barrage online, so we'll see how they're able to capitalize that. Jafar popping his dragon. Let's see if they're able to capitalize on this. Narrowly able to get the pick off of Brock. Space just one hit away. That's 3 picks off of the Flying Dutchman's team. However, Mercy able to get the res off. Zero's Golden Knights doing a very good job of tempering how they're going to use their ultimates. However, the DPS coming out of Flying Dutchman on point as they're able to get the picks off of the Golden Knights.
Another res team trying to take out the Immortality field. Only able to get Seti with the help of Jafar.
Another gravitational matrix sitting around the point. However, able to shut down Moon. Very well placed solution.
They did have to touch. There's a little close there for a second. Got close to ending. Strunchy takes out Toretto. Moop going with the Tracer play here.
Very nice. Bread and butter flanker. Let's see if they're able to keep up this contest as they move to the second point. Flying Dutchman's Arisa doing a great job holding up the point as Bob finally comes out.
Taken out immediately. Great kinetic grasp by Strunchy, able to absorb most of that damage. We see Moop waiting for the second objective to open up to change off of Tracer, it would appear. We'll see what they go with.
Let's see if Chris is able to use the bongo here. A mate coming out from Moop. This could be very lucrative with the CCM installing. Now with Dragons now online to follow out the time this perfectly to get as much capitalization out of it. The 2 bongos now coming out. Both Dragons coming out. Battle of the century here as the Golden Knights continue their advance to the final choke on Nubani. Amplification Matrix coming out as the Flying Dutchman's tank goes down. Moop is trying to get some head size with the secondary fire. Doing some great job covering herself behind the point and the shields. This could be the last stand for the Flying Dutchman as Moop is out of position, trying to get the support. However, the Flying Dutchman able to focus their fire. However, they are now out of position.
Another Bob.
Bob coming out. My goodness, they built up this whole charge quicker than I can count it. That's 3 picks coming out from Toretto. A very, very lucrative gravitational flexible in the Flying Dutchman, narrowly able to shut down the Golden Knights' advance. However, that'll be 2 points for the Golden Knights. With 3 minutes on the clock left for the Flying Dutchman, it's still anyone's game. We'll be right back.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We will now see the Flying Dutchman on offense, the Golden Knights on defense. Both teams still opting for a double shield composition. Moop returning to the reins with Farah. With 3 minutes on the clock, the Flying Dutchman have plenty of breathing room to carefully plan out their assault. And as I stated earlier, Numbani lends itself very well to some very creative approaches. Josh, what do you expect to see for this?
Well, we see St. Rose going with the Bastion pick this time. So the double DPS of Moop and Jafar going with Farah and Bastion. That's a lot of damage going down. But something to keep an eye on, like they did last time, Chappas is on Symmetra. Keep an eye out for the Symmetra teleport right around there. And we'll see if they're able to... They got 5 on point instantaneously last time. We'll see if the same play is used.
Very true. This last match can very well come down to which team was able to download the other one's playstyle quicker. The 3 turrets coming out and the teleporter immediately blocking off the Bastion fire with a very lucrative ice wall.
Dr. Braji is out though. Oh!
My
Pits
God,
off
how did
5!
he build that quickly? A entire team kill coming before they can cap the last point. On point, one a Nubani. Very well played by Moop.
What a play by Moop, able to build up that ultimate, takes out 5, and then the eventual 6th with the Rocket Barrage, as they were all cornered up for the Flying Dutchman, taken out in an instant. What a play.
2.5 minutes now on the clock. We see Grok coming up with Amplification Matrix. We'll see if the Flying Dutchman go for another approach down the main line. Moop once again doing a good job weaving in and out. Toretto sucking up that Bastion fire over some very juicy shields. Gets some pressure on with the accretion of the primary fire as the rest of the team begins their advance on the point. Let's see what Choppers lays up the teleporter this time.
Oh, taking a lot of damage. Almost didn't get the chance to.
Well played, supports once again on the point. Another turret on there.
I hate
However,
sequels.
Barrage once again online. Moop shutting down the advance. Another 4K coming out.
Another team kill. Unbelievable. Moop builds it up quicker than we can even speak. Able to start the team fight there and end it right as it begins. 1:45 to go. Still have one whole pain before the objective is secured.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Barrage again.
Yep, exactly. Burst and burst some more. Once again, the Flying Dutchman continuing their assault down the main. Let's see if they change up their approach or if they try once more. As Barrier now comes online for Choppers.
That's
going to
make
change
things.
the game.
That's gonna make things very interesting. It looks like they're going for the same one.
And the
Oh,
core
it's
gets
destroyed!
before they're able to advance to the point. A complete punishment by Moop. Very well played. Jafar able to blast through the ice wall, laying down some very impressive fire. However, damage drop slightly creeping away at the health of the Fair Mercy combo. Another ice wall is focusing the fire from Moop as the rest of the team from the Flying Dutchman regroup as we enter the final minute for this map. The resource manager from the Golden Knights has been insane. Moop again at 80% for another barrage. However, Jafar on tank for if the going gets tough, the burst damage will get going once again. Let's see how the Flying Dutchman change up their assault. That appears to be a teleporter. I see another advance on the point. Ice wall coming up. Battle of the Qs as we see what may be the last team fight for point one in New Bonnie.
Moop with another barrage, waiting for the perfect time to strike, and here it is.
Coming down a 2K. Can he make it a 3? The wall able to save the rest of the Flying Dutchman and a shutdown with the blizzard coming out for me. Oh my god, Jafar's minutes away from death. Excellent heals by Ficarus. Now we see the tank coming out. Let's see if they're able to get any capitalization off of it. Shut down by the Flying Dutchman. A pick for a pick. Fritz making his last stand on the point. The shutdown as we enter overtime. And they're finally able to enter the escort mission. Once again, the same shoes as the Golden Knights, as they'll have to contest this the entire time with overtime. Very well played by both teams. Battle of the Qs once again just edged out in the Flying Dutchman's favor. However, we will see the Golden Knights entering this next team fight with 2 ultimates online. We'll see how the resource management comes in handy as we proceed down this escort.
Flying Dutchman really learned from the first Moop ultimate. Second one still took a bunch of hits, but it was a lot more staggered. Third one, they really learned their lesson, put up that barrier and the ice wall, able to minimize most of the damage and end up securing the payload.
Flying Dutchman goes for the classic pirate ship. However, they'll be lifted
Flicks it
off
off
of
the
point for an overtime dismissal. Oh wait, they got it. That was a complete misread on my part. They were able to get to the second point.
No, you got it. Team names are mixed.
Oh, that's right. My mistake. I'm so overstimulated by the plays right now.
Let's watch this though, shall we?
Magnificent.
That was the second one, it looks like.
Oh my goodness. However, massive props to Scrunchy putting the C with that 9, lifting up the team off of the point. 54k damage block, 28k damage heal, 24k damage dealt. Very impressive numbers by the College of St. Rose Golden Knights. Well done. Well, I have to go to work now, but I'm very happy I got to see that wonderful display by both teams. Josh, as always, it is a pleasure commentating with you.
Same to you, sir.
Fantastic camera work and fantastic plays by both teams.
Thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next one.